I can count on Austin not going very long without me hearing from him, right? And I'm notorious for sending no messages ever to anyone. Okay. And so there was a part of me too that was like, I need to reach out to some of my friends, right? Like I have some time right now. How can I share the love, as cliche and as, cliche and whatever that sounds. But it was, and I've had some amazing conversations. My uncle, just by thinking about my uncle, he sends me a message on Monday and he's like, hey, can we get a Zoom call this week? And I'm like, here we go. Like all I have to do is really tap in. I'm great at manifesting. All right. But the universe requires that I do a little bit of work too. Okay. I can't just I can't sit on my laurels or rest on my laurels, which is the complacency piece, right? But at the same time, am I using my time effectively, right? Or am I obsessing on and misusing that time and not being balanced? That's what's really kind of coming up for me over these last couple of weeks and even today as we talk about this idea of complacency.
It's so interesting that I think with entrepreneurs in general, we tie our productivity to some business outcome or some dollar amount. And
Yes.
those other areas of like relationships and family and friends, well, that is just as productive of time, but we never seem to count that, right? That also is relaxation and rejuvenation, and it refills the tanks. But generally, when you're hanging out with your buddies and your friends, if you stop to take a second, you might feel a little bit guilty about it, being like, oh, I could be working right now, But if we could somehow flip that paradigm to realize that that is also work, that is also very important work towards not just building a business, but towards building a life worth living, right? And it goes to this idea that I'm fascinated with, which is maximizing your return on life. It's not just about the business outcome. And so I wonder if when you're telling the story about that meditation and you thought about your wife, then you went and had this like incredible morning, if that was the universe trying to put something in front of you saying, hey, if you capitalize on this opportunity right now, it's there for the plucking, or if that opportunity is always there, you just have to go pluck it whenever you want.
Jesus Christ. Dude, here's the deal.
There it is. The zinger.
I'm sorry. When before he said the words, I felt something coming up in my chest, like he was about to bring the hammer, and he did it, and I was like,
Bazinga.
But that's the thing, right? Like maybe that's the lesson that we all need to take away, is saying like those incredible moments, they're incredible because we take advantage of them so infrequently, but they're there. Like all the ingredients for that magical moment, they're always there. Like you have your wife, you have the dogs, you have the morning, you have this. It's always there. What are you going to do with it?
Man.
Wow.
Man. I'm speechless. Like,
dude, I swear to God,
I don't even know where to go from here.